Hello friends. So let us study about efficient test suite management. So what is test suite? When a set of test cases is combined and associated with the set of scenarios, they are called as test suite. A test suite is nothing but a set of test cases that are automated and the scenarios that are associated with that of test cases. Now here, the test objectives are created for each test group and subgroup based on their system requirement and function specification. Later, there is a traceability matrix which is drawn to associate with your requirements and your test objective to provide them highest degree of confidence. Then there is the identification of a test objectives provided to a clue to the total number of new test cases that need to be developed. So if some existence test cases that are automated or manual that needs to be run through a regression test, those test cases must be included in the test suite. Then there is a test suite template. Since the test suite is important, it immense in a SDLC, it has an ironic for the software tester to follow a template, that is to create a test suite and define the various aspects covered by it. That is, these templates can be either predefined or can be created by the team as per the requirements of the project. It is just a template where the test cases and your scenario, a set of scenarios are mapped, are associated. So that is a test suite, and the template which can be built out of the test suite. First, they have just explained us that how this can be created, how the scenarios can be created. So this requirements is associated with test objectives are checked, and when those are changed or those has to undergo through the regression testing, they are implemented. So in software development lifecycle, this software tester has to follow the pattern, a template to carry out this suite. So they have just explained the basic thing, the necessity of your test suite template. Now we see what this template includes. This includes a summary. The summary is followed by a title, a section that consists of the detailed summary, and what is the scope and what are the categories of this test suite to further improve. So to improve the comprehensive test result. Then test suite design. Again, this section differs or detailed about the design of your test suite along the various suggestions. Then there is a formal review. Often, these test suite are summary and this design are defined, and then team performs a formal review which helps them to organize them in the organization to make the business conform that the requirements are accordingly to the customer. Then they have certain preconditions and post-conditions. I hope you have understand or you have know this meaning very well. Precondition, the post-conditions in your algorithm or in your data structure where you need to manipulate with your data and all. So this defines and checks the various requirements that are needed to be filled before and after executions. So expected results, that means the team defines a condition that after execution of the test cases, what could be the result? If this is matching with the actual result, is matching with the expected one. So this is compared to further validate the success of the test suite. Then you have a risk assessment and analysis. See, for whatever the work or task is performed, there is a risk always associated. In fact, during the developing, there is a certain risk associated. Shortage of resource, shortage of people, shortage of tools, and so on. So, what are the risks? The team finally identifies and analyzes the various risks. The team has to identify what are the risks associated with the test suite which can influence in the process of the testing and which can hamper the result expected outcomes. Then later the test cases. So this section has the aspects to verify the actual outcome and expected outcome. They compared, and in the end the results are generated whether the test is passed or failed, which are then executed by the team to validate various aspects of the software under test. And at the end of the stage, there are the documents and the reports prepared so that they go to higher level, they go to SQL team, they go to each and every people, every person, important person, so as to identify that whatever the test suite operations has been carried on, the work task, whatever the test objectives, the test data had been carried on, is successfully or unsuccessfully has done. So it includes all the documents and reports that are either associated or attached with the test suite, such as it can be screenshots, it can be reports, it can be execution records, and so on. So this was the efficient way of test suite. Next time we'll see about the test suite minimization problem.